Hello, hi, namaste. I welcome you all to my channel. Myself Raju Hegde. Today we are going to learn about machine learning and types of machine learning. Overview as below. What's ML? Fundamentals of ML. Why ML is important? How to implement ML, etc. It's very basic and initial step in ML journey. We read many blogs or any blogs in the internet. We see a lot of theory or formula, and most of the time we will get confused at the end. Let's understand ML in a very simple and clear language. It's very basic and initial step in ML journey. What is machine learning and what are the types of machine learning? These are very basic steps. This is most important and essential information also. Before getting into formal definitions, let's understand in layman language what is machine learning is all about. For that I have made small case, 1, 2, 3 cases. I have taken an example of a child. We teach child with different objects. Case 1, like we teach him this is apple, this is orange, this is car, this is water, this is clothes, this is fire. There are many examples like that. With names, and it's called label, and you are a teacher. And when next time child sees that particular object, it will recognize, oh, this is apple, this is orange. It will recognize. Maybe that you are teaching him so many times, or with so many objects, so many different types. In case 2, we will give different objects to the child. Maybe this we will see in maybe the pre-KG or nursery standards to the child, and we are giving different types of objects, like in different shapes of objects, like triangle, circular, square, or different color objects. So we will ask child to segregate that on the basis of similarity. It will make a grouping of similar objects, similar shapes. It will make one group, and similar colors, it will make another group, like that. In third case, child will be exposed to fire or any hot objects. It will learn from the mistakes. That means once it touches that, maybe fire or electricity switches, it will touches that, and it will say it will next time it will not touch that. So it will understand from the mistake. So these are the 3 different types of learning. Similarly, we are feeding data to computer, and computer will learn from past data or experiences to analyze future trends and actions or recommendations. Okay. So ML is recognized as a field of computer science. However, it does not carry the same approach that traditional computer science carry. Whereas traditional computer science are driven with algorithms that are human created and managed. Machine learning is driven by algorithm that the device itself can learn and grow from that. These days, anyone who has used technology has benefited from the power of ML in one way or the other, as it has become built into common everyday technologies. Like nowadays, we are using cell phones, tablets, smart devices. Any smart technologies, they're using machine learning, like face detections and Google translations, or voice commands. All these things are using ML. Let's see the fundamentals of ML. Let's see maybe the fundamental definition of ML. So ML says, you can see here, machine learning is all about algorithms that analyze the data, learn from data, and then apply what they have learned to make informed decisions. Arthur Samuel has made one more definition. He is a founder, or he started ML in 1959. Machine is a field of study that gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. We are feeding all the data, whatever I mentioned, using some computer program. With that programming, computer can learn from the data. So without being explicitly programmed, it's not like traditional programming and where we have so much of coding and all. It's not like that. It's very simply simple programs. Okay, so this is little basic about the ML. Let's see what else we can see. ML, before getting into the types of machine learning, I'd just like to say in a broader way, 1, 2 and 3. So ML is a part of AI. This is broad section, I can say. This is AI. Excuse me with my writing. And this is ML. And this is DL. So ML is a part of AI and DL is a part of ML. So just to give a broader idea. Okay. So now let's get into the types. Okay. So ML classified into majorly 3 types. One is supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Semi-supervised is also available, but major usage in the industry is supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. So let's take the example of the child again. Supervised learning, case 1. Supervised learning with labeled data with teacher or mentor. You are showing the objects with labels to the child and it's learning from that. Unsupervised learning without any label, child will find similarity or grouping parameter in the data. Third case, reinforcement learning. Child will learn from mistakes or with rewards or appreciations. These 3 types, supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. So we also have whether the system can learn incrementally on fly, online and batch learning. Batch learning, what happens? In batch learning, system is incapable of learning incrementally. It must be trained using all the available data. It's also called offline learning. But online learning is a great for system that receives data as continuous flow. Example, stock price, wherever it's required to adapt to the continuous flow, online flow immediately. So those cases they use online learning. Also we have one more, instance based and model based. The system learns by example by heart. Like you are giving one example and the system will learn exactly as exact example. That means 1-to-1 or sentence to sentence, word to word comparison. Instance based. Model based, you will make a model of these different examples and will make a batch. System will learn from that particular batch. This is called model based. In a pictorial way, this I have taken from another blog, very beautifully explained. The classical machine learning, you can see they have divided supervised, unsupervised. In that, again they have divided classification and regression, and unsupervised they have divided clustering, dimension reduction, association. We'll go through all these different steps in detail in my future videos. What is supervised, what is classification, where we need to use classification, regression, unsupervised, all let's go in detail in future videos. How machine learning will approach? So I have mentioned about data, I have mentioned about the models, algorithms. So in a broad way or in a bird view, how it will work. So here we are feeding a data. So data will come from many ways. So we will give as much data as possible to the computer so that it can learn all the possibilities. It can give all the possibilities. It's like something like, you are reading a book. If you read more and more books, maybe you will have more knowledge, something like that. So then you are training, then you are evaluating. If you are analyzing the error, if error is high, then you are again studying, then you are changing the parameters, then you are training algorithm again, then evaluations, then when everything goes well, then you are launching. Okay, about this errors, what we need to analyze, parameters, hyperparameters, all those things you can park it aside. I'll explain that in future videos, but just learn or understand how ML works in a broader way. So this data feeding will happen continuously. Okay, this in a longer way or a regular way, they will make this automated also, so that continuously it will happen. Continuous flow will be there. Data will come, then algorithm will happen, then the prediction will come, something like that. The continuous way. Also sometimes where the continuous way is not required, they will take a data and they will analyze. They will give again. They will take a data, analyze. They will give. And all these possibilities also available. Okay. So let's go further. Okay. So the next question is why we use machine learning. So why we need to put a data and why we need to use machine learning, why it is required. So machine learning is good for problem where lot of handwritten rules are required, but ML algorithm will simplify the problem with few records. For a human, when you are working on a large data or large information, to bring something from that, some outcome from that, some predictions from that, some assumptions from that, it takes a lot of time. But that work we can simplify from ML, like complex problems for which there is no good solution in traditional approach, or fluctuating environment, ML system can adapt to new data very immediately, or getting insights about complex problems and large amount of data. So one of the biggest advantages of ML is that it makes identifying trends and patterns incredibly simple. Trends and patterns are important in many types of data. So maybe the ranging from medical records to behaviors and even demographics and other basic informations also. Another benefit of ML is that there is no need for human intervention, which means that the device can continually improve themselves using automated behaviors. In addition to the aforementioned, machine learning can be applied to a wide variety of applications and can handle multiple different aspects of informations or developments. As mentioned earlier, machine learning can revolutionize everything from how we shop to how we diagnose and treat medical illness or even implement government programs. So the applications of machine learning is very high, and in future you will find a lot of machine learning implementations in our day-to-day life. So some of very few examples I mentioned here: the segregating spam or ham emails, sales predictions, credit card fraud detections, healthcare sector. They are using it for diagnosing a disease and patient analysis, and also the diabetics analysis. There are so many complex diseases they are finding from machine learning algorithm. Loan prediction, self-driving cars nowadays, CV, recommender system. There are so many applications we are using in machine learning. So why machine learning has become so much important these days is because we are getting lot of data now. We can use this data for smarter analysis. This is the main example. This is the main reason why we are using machine learning very high cases in these days. Thank you. So in the video we have learned how machine learning works with data, definition of ML, types of ML. We have no basic idea about the machine learning. Understood? Maybe in the next section we will understand supervised machine learning in detail. What is supervised and what are the types of unsupervised, like regression and classification we have seen. What is classification? And again, classification have different types, and regressions we have again different types and different case studies in that. So we'll get very in detail to that subject. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.